What if, instead of controlling identities and records through governments or corporations, every individual's personal data lived on a blockchain, a permanent, decentralized ledger, accessible and immutable by design? Imagine a world where your medical records, educational achievements, financial history, and even personal reputations are independently verified and stored on an unhackable chain that you and only you fully control. Trust would no longer be placed blindly in institutions, but built transparently between peers and systems interacting directly across decentralized networks. At first glance, this unshakable autonomy over our digital selves seems empowering. No more identity theft, no hidden corrections, no censorship shifting the facts of one's life like sand in an hourglass. However, with permanent records comes the specter of permanence itself. Will the ugly moments of our past become eternal stains or objective data points people leverage with no means of redemption or forgetfulness? If every little misstep and mistake were immutably cataloged on blockchain-forged IDs worldwide, can society still embrace forgiveness and growth without erasing facts? The absence of centralized control could leave victimized individuals with zero recourse against malicious entries, hacking attempts for social sabotage, or simply harsh algorithms weighing irrelevant decades-old details forever. Governments might retreat from wading through bureaucratic labyrinths to adjudicate disputes, but are they also incited to ignore underlying social justice when rogue chains run riot with misinformation? On the bright side, major leaps in transparency open the door to combating systemic corruption. Ancient powers cloaked rake through unchecked networks patched over with blank paper agreements. Your reputation would earn quantifiable value and might become a currency in its own right. Do you bargain a loan secured on your credibility, or sweat every nuanced binary valuation the machine metes out? If blockchain social scoring intersects with income, healthcare access, or employment automatically, how far removed are we from a stark algorithmic caste system inventoried on digital ledgers no one truly owns? What guarantees human dignity when ethics are compressed into timestamps and hundreds of immutable nodes fracture forgiveness into statistical compliance sheets? Yet, something primal endures: hope that everyone is more than their ledger, beyond authorized digital contracts, a messy, complicated humanity longing shadows behind glare-resistant encrypted lines. The challenge will be balancing unalterable truths with compassion flexibilities and multiplex nuances lost in sudden statuesque permanence. Will decentralized identity schemes usher us into a shiny dawn of radical autonomy or hail subtle chains etched deeper than governments themselves? How we choose to wield blockchain as our collective backbone, the scaffolding of trustworthy society or the ironclad prison for personal evolution, might define what freedom really means in digital futures. Tell us your thoughts in the comments. If you had one immutable ledger recording your life, would you feel liberated, trapped, or something in between? Because in the quest to protect our identities with blockchain's promise, the hardest question remains: who really controls the story that it tells?